First time I saw Robyn, the first time I ever laid eyes on her, I was leaning over the back of a chair talking to a neighbor behind me, and we locked eyes, and I couldn't break away.
Sister wives. Kody Brown lost all money after spending it all on Robyn's demands. And Meri reveals Kody gave her an ultimatum list to save their marriage before split. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Hey lovely viewers. Welcome to my update gossip channel. Sister Wives star Kody Brown has paid the cost of having a favorite wife, and it appears that his wallet has become much lighter than ever. He has evidently spent a fortune on Robyn Brown, and viewers are now making a list of his expenses. They were in disbelief when they finally learned the total amount that Kody had spent on his only wife. But that's not all, as there is a lot more to the story. Kody appears to be broke, and critics have come up with a justification for it. What is this all about? Is Kody really dealing with financial issues? Sister Wives viewers are sure that Kody Brown is dealing with some massive financial crises these days. This is because Meri, Janelle, and Christine's money no longer flows into their shared account. Hence, he doesn't have a proper source of income except for the show's check and his gun business. This could be the reason Kody is liquidating assets. He decided to sell their Flagstaff mansion and put it on the market. Several sources confirmed that Kody and Robyn couldn't afford their mansion and decided to get rid of it. The former further made it clear to Janelle that he was out of funds, which was why he wasn't buying land from her. That could be why Kody is now focusing on his cameo world and gun business. Sister Wives. How much did Kody spend on Robyn? Sister Wives viewers were in disbelief when a famous blogger, Reality Amanda, decided to dig deep into Kody and Robyn's expenses. She started from the beginning and noted how this couple went on a Hawaiian vacation after Meri's legal divorce in 2014. This near outing might have cost at least $6,126.30 on the low end and could have reached $10,000. The source further claimed that the total amount could have been $20,000. This is because Kody and Robyn, along with their kids, would have gone on trips and purchased souvenirs. Then comes the infamous nanny issue. Apparently, Robyn had a nanny for almost 10 years, which would have cost her $100,000. This amount is based on the part-time wages criterion, and it could go to the higher end as well. The source further talked about Kody and Robyn's house's landscaping. She believes that the network would have paid for it, and it would range around $7,000. But that's not all. Kody's only wife allegedly spends around $123,526.30 on things that his other wives didn't get access to at all. This includes things like lavish vacations and expensive houses. The source recalled the times when Kody talked about his lack of funds. He claimed that he didn't have money during Isabel's surgery and withdrew his hands. However, the celeb was allegedly spending all this money on the family he has with Robyn. Ironically, all of this came after Robyn announced that she learned money management in her life. Sister Wives star Meri Brown is officially free and single after her spiritual release from Kody Brown. She has not been attached to him in any way. Hence, the TLC star is free to spill all the tea about her married life. Meri has been exposing some dark truths about Kody in season 19. She has been revealing all the things she did to save her marriage with Kody. Over the years, the TLC star has made so many sacrifices and compromises to keep her marriage intact with her polygamous husband. However, fans were shocked to learn that Kody had given her a list of things to follow to save their marriage. What did she reveal about the list? What does Kody want Meri to do? Has she changed her entire personality for her husband? What more has she shared? Sister Wives star Meri Brown has done several things to save her marriage with Kody. She has tried her best not to upset her husband. However, the TLC star is a free person who can make her own decisions. Meri moved to Parowan after her spiritual release from the church. Recently, she chatted with people to discuss her move to her heritage property. The TLC star revealed that she never wanted to live in Flagstaff. Hence, Meri moved to the city for Kody and their family. She didn't find a reason to stay in the city anymore after their split. The TLC star admitted that she never made friends in Flagstaff. Meri wanted something stable in her 50s and wanted her own people around her. Now, she is revealing more about her sacrifices for Kody. Sister wives. Meri accuses Kody of making her follow a list to save their marriage. Sister Wives star Meri Brown was never enough for Kody Brown. He never reciprocated her efforts and treated her like trash. Meri is finally ready to open up about the sacrifices she has made for her marriage. Recently, she revealed some difficult truths about her marriage with Kody. The TLC star shared that her husband gave her a list of things to improve their broken relationship. In a new clip, Meri told the cameras about the things her husband wanted her to do to save their 33-year union. She worked hard on herself and changed everything about her. The reality TV star discussed her breakup with her friends. Meri's friends also remember the misleading things Kody said to her and how he led her on. She talked about getting frustrated when her husband didn't acknowledge her efforts. She stated, "I think Kody was expecting me to be different from what I was." Moreover, the reality TV star felt that her ex wanted her to be snarky, mean, or crying, which she couldn't do. Meri was happy that she had become more confident than ever. As per Line, she also accepted that she still loved him, but she wasn't ready to do that anymore. Further, the reality TV star shared that the only reason she stayed for so long was her love for him and her commitment. Meri Brown's marriage to Kody Brown officially ended in January 2023 and, according to the Sister Wives star, the friendship she once had with Kody's wife, Robyn Brown, has somewhat ended, as well. Meri recently revealed to People that, despite being close to Robyn and Kody's children for years, she and the only remaining Mrs. Kody Brown, don't really talk a lot, anymore. As Sister Wives, viewers know, Meri was the last of Kody's first 3 wives to split from the father of 18, leaving Robyn and Kody in a monogamous marriage, a scenario Meri suspects Robyn is still adapting to. "I know that it was really hard for her when I left, and I suspect that she's probably just trying to figure out her life completely different than she thought that it was going to be," Meri told the outlet. While seemingly hinting at Kody's long-standing preference for his 4th wife, Meri also admitted that Robyn is likely trying to navigate her marriage now that she's officially Kody's only wife. "I'm not sure that their day-to-day life has changed a whole lot because it's been the same thing it has been for the past quite a few years," Meri said. "But just knowing that she's full-on monogamous, I'm sure that she has been trying to navigate that herself." Meri reiterated that she and Robyn don't have a lot of interaction these days, though. She acknowledged that the two were close in the past. "I feel like right now, I'm just needing to focus on me and my future and who's going to be a cheerleader for what I'm trying to do in my life," she added. Since splitting from Kody, Meri has relocated from Flagstaff, Arizona, to Parowan, Utah. Kody's other former spouses, Janelle and Christine Brown, also went on to move out of Arizona after ditching Kody. As viewers saw on Sunday's episode of Sister Wives, Meri's ongoing frustrations with Robyn began long before Meri and Kody officially called it quits on what was left of their marriage. "With Robyn, I feel like I've put in a lot, and especially over COVID, it's like I was the one who was always calling. It wasn't being reciprocated," she said. "I really believe that a relationship has to be reciprocal, and it wasn't reciprocal." Meri went on to mention during the episode that Robyn was a no-show to her mom Bonnie Ahlstrom's funeral in March 2021, despite both Kody and then-wife Janelle attending the service. "The fact that Robyn didn't come to my mom's funeral and support me in that way at that time was very hurtful to me," she said. "They were following the COVID rules, and I felt really bad about that, and I kind of understood, but Kody ended up going, too. The whole thing was really confusing to me that she wouldn't go, 'cause Janelle went," Meri recalled to viewers. In response, Robyn claimed that she didn't join Kody at Bonnie's funeral because they couldn't both quarantine away from the kids that long. "I didn't have that option during this time," Robyn said. "I was missing all kinds of things. Avalon's birth. My dad was super sick and in the hospital. I wish I could have been there for Meri. I love Bonnie and I wanted to be supportive to Meri, and I would have been there in a heartbeat if it hadn't been the situation that we were dealing with COVID." While Meri's relationship with Robyn has sunk deeper than the swamp hole Kody once dipped his nearly nude body in. Meri recently revealed that she remains cordial with Kody and that she and Janelle have conversations on occasion. They're usually quick conversations, but it's a little bit here and there, so it's nice, she said. Meri also revealed that she and Christine are not close, as their paths just are not aligned. However, she believes there's always a chance for that to change. It really just depends on if both parties are involved, Meri said. Right now, I don't think that she's at that place. I don't think that she wants to. I'm totally happy with where I am in my life as well, and I wish her all the best. Sister Wives patriarch, Kody Brown has given Meri Brown many mixed signals through the years. While she is trying to move on to build her new life, Kody still messes with her mind. However, he blatantly accuses his former wife, Meri, of dumping him for another man. Kody Brown doesn't always think before speaking. During the latest episode, Brianna Brown responded to Kody Brown's question about whether he was safe for his daughters to talk to about religion. Both Aurora and Brianna feel that Kody is safe but intimidating. However, Brianna says, he's going to give an unfiltered response, which I really appreciate about him. But his lack of filter often gets Kody in trouble. Many times, things just spill out of Kody's mouth, without much thought behind them, which can be offensive to the people he is addressing. For instance, when he spoke with Meri Brown, he made strong accusations about her relationship status before leaving him. When Meri Brown finally pulled the plug on her and Kody Brown's limping marriage, she had done everything she could to revive it. After 10 years of attempting to be present and respectful to Kody, his statements about not wanting to be married to her ultimately broke through. She reached out to Kody about obtaining a release but didn't get input from him. As she pressed forward to contact the church leaders, it was a huge surprise to Kody that she took action. However, when all was said and done, Meri Brown reflected on how Kody Brown felt after the release was granted. Undoubtedly, he went through stages. He was angry and humiliated by the exposure of his personal business to the church. Then, he showed relief and even a lighter spirit. In the latest Sister Wives episode, Meri chatted with her good friends, Jen and Brandy, about Kody's reactions. During a visit to Las Vegas, Meri Brown told her girlfriends, Jen and Brandy, about what happened once she got the release. Within a week of them officially spiritually divorcing, Kody reached out to her. She recalls, he goes, "Why did you do it so fast?" Undoubtedly, Kody suspected ulterior motives. Furthermore, she adds, "Yeah, he's like, I don't understand why you did it so fast." Meri shares he said, "Do you have a guy on the side waiting?" Unmistakably, it took Meri off guard. She replies, "Really? You think that that was really fast? And no, how insulting." In a confessional, Meri blatantly remarks, "Why should I stick around for another 10 years, dumb A?" Since Kody made it clear he had no interest in marriage with Meri, she said the release was the only other option. However, Kody Brown was conditioned to Meri dragging her feet and holding out hope for him. Seemingly, her tolerance of his behavior had him believing it was okay to keep her on the hook. Although she says she stayed and held down her end of the spiritual bargain, Kody just continued to shun her knowing she would stay. Sadly, everyone has a breaking point. When it became abundantly clear that Kody had no interest in reconciling, Meri marched to the church and ended the plural marriage for a second time. Uniquely, she had one marriage and 2 divorces. First, the legal divorce to allow Robyn to marry Kody and adopt Dayton, Aurora, and Brianna. Then, the second was when she sought out the spiritual release for his abandonment. Even though it was heartbreaking for Meri, she shared a text saying, "I release you from any responsibility or worry about me." Furthermore, she added, "I will always love and respect you." Although Sister Wives star Meri Brown stayed longer than most people would have with Kody Brown, she feels good that she gave every effort. While talking with Jen and Brandy, Meri still has moments of questioning if she did the right thing. But they reassure her that Kody showed his true colors for years. Additionally, she is starting to see that Kody and Robyn don't always have her best interests at heart. Notably, She talked about Kody having compassion for how hard Meri's leaving was on Robyn, but not understanding Meri was struggling too. Meri's friends were clear that they observed favoritism in the marriage. On TikTok, one viewer says, "He left Meri years ago. I can't with her actin' all tough when in her next breath she compliments him." Sister Wives star Robyn Brown had some very good training as her mother, Alice, taught her how to be the favorite wife. Though Robyn alleged she wanted to be equal with her sister wives and was never favored, that clearly did not happen. So, what did Alice do to prepare Robyn for her future as top dog? For a very long time, members of the Brown family called Robyn Brown out for being the favorite. They saw the way that Kody Brown doted on her. He was always at her home, essentially ignoring the polygamist rotation. When he and Robyn had their spiritual wedding, it was unlike his unions with his second and third wives. Those were low-key and private, but with Robyn, it was a full-on affair. He also kissed Robyn before they tied the knot, which was extremely hurtful to the Og-3. Certain courting rules are abided by, and Robyn seemed to be exempt, along with getting a long and lavish honeymoon. Even the children noticed their father favored Robyn, and it caused a wedge. Kody had rules that his wives had to respect each other, but that was really targeted at Robyn. They had to treat her with kid gloves, and enough was enough. The Og-3, Janelle Brown, Meri Brown, Christine Brown Woolley, left the family with each noting Kody had found his person in Robyn, which he finally acknowledged. Yet, did Robyn get perfect wife training from her mother? According to a Reddit thread, Robyn Brown's mother, Alice, was the one who set her up to be the perfect and favorite wife. She showed her how to do things perfectly, so, in turn, Robyn mimicked that. The op pointed this out. "I think her mother, Alice, saw what the favorite wife did and raised her daughter to be the wife." Yet, some have said that Alice was a side chick, so she had to do her best to garner attention from a man. Putting it all on Alice. In the end, is it fair to put it all on Alice, or did Robyn Brown find a good situation and maneuvered her way into it? Sister Wives fans weighed into the favorite wife situation and how Robyn played the game. Some felt that she had many underlying issues and they came out in very undesirable ways. She seems to suffer from untreated anxiety and depression, a shopping addiction, fear of her kids' independence, not wanting to leave the house. It's no excuse. Robyn, you're 45 and can go to therapy. I am no Robyn fan, but she does deserve some grace. This picture shows that she really did grow up in a cult, just like Meri and Christine. I imagine a lot of her manipulative tactics she learned by observing how to survive. The first photo of her was somewhat alarming to followers, as they saw a different side of Robyn, one who is not just playing it up for cameras. Rather, a Robyn who has been through some possible religious trauma and never dealt with it properly. That seriously looks like a Warren Jeffs FLDS pic. Is it Alice's fault, and did she teach her to be the favorite, perfect wife? She may have, but it seems to stem from a lot more trauma than many are aware. Sister Wives stars Maddie Brown Brush and Janelle Brown have teamed up and began working together on several projects. But one of the biggest was the purchase and partnership with Taeda Farms. Has their business hit a wall right at the start of its stride? Janelle and Maddie Brown are on the ride of their lives. While Sister Wives fans support Janelle Brown getting out on her own away from Kody Brown, the journey isn't easy. Unfortunately, Janelle and her daughter, Maddie Brown Brush, had hit a snag in their plans for business. Not long ago, Janelle, Maddie, and Maddie's husband, Caleb Brush, partnered to start their flower farming business, Taeda Farms. Additionally, they have been booming with t-shirt sales. But now, Maddie has shared some hiccups along the way. Recently, Sister Wives star Maddie Brown Brush came forward on her blog with a confession about her and Janelle Brown's business. Seemingly, things aren't going as smoothly as they hoped. On the Taeda Farms website, Maddie has begun a blog to chart some of the progress. Maddie shares, "Instead of convincing a small human to just eat the broccoli, I'm learning to wait on permits, surveys, and environmental impact reports. Turns out, bureaucracy doesn't care about my timeline, and it doesn't move at the speed of, let's wrap this up before nap time. It moves at the speed of, let's schedule another meeting in 3 weeks. Admittedly, Sister Wives star, Maddie Brown is taking on new experiences with her mom, Janelle Brown. While both have some background in entrepreneurship, farming is brand new to them. Maddie shares some of the frustrating hold-ups they are encountering currently. She describes the slow crawl she feels it takes to go through permitting, zoning, surveying. It all gets reviewed, revised, and rechecked. Although she appreciates that winging it isn't the nature of the business, it is painfully different from what she expected. She says that land development comes with a new set of patience. She adds, this kind of patience requires spreadsheets, more meetings than I care to count, and occasionally swallowing my frustration when yet another delay pops up. Instead of being able to strong-arm her way through, she is learning to sit still and wait. On Reddit, a Sister Wives fan reposted the blog entry and said, Jade Farms an update, TLDR, leapt before we looked. Furthermore, they add, Maddie posted an update on the blog page of Jade Farms, and things don't seem to be going as fast as she, Janelle, and Caleb thought they would. While I think it eventually might work out, it seems like it's only going to be shirts and merch for a while. Turns out, you can't just open up a farm without telling the government, lol. Someone else adds, it reeks of amateur who after the initial post, other Sister Wives fans weighed in. Many were critical of Maddie and Janelle's lack of knowledge of farming. Although they are scaling some pitfalls, they are acting on their dreams. One viewer criticizes, the Browns not doing any research before they go all in, shocker. That was my thought too. You mean this may be just another half-ed business with not a lot of thought? Sounds a lot like their gym, the realtor licenses, the jewelry business, Coyote Pass. Another person adds, like literally the first thing you do when buying a property is check to see how it's zoned, and if it's on a wetland. Weird she's never heard of this. It sounds like Maddie, Janelle, and Caleb did not do an actual business plan, other than the concept and ideas they had in their head. Imagine committing to a purchase that costs hundreds of thousands of dollars and doing no research. Another person says it happens a lot. They add, I work for an environmental regulatory agency, and the amount of people that buy land hoping to build a business on it without understanding what legal steps they need to take first is mind-blowing. Albeit a very expensive lesson. I can forgive learning along the way, but the crazy part to me is announcing it to your very public platform before you've made any progress. Although it is evident that Sister Wives stars, Maddie and Janelle Brown have many things to learn, some fans appreciate Maddie's honesty. While she vulnerably admits that the venture isn't going as planned, she owns up to it, which is starkly different from her dad, Kody Brown. Yeah, this is pretty embarrassing. Although, I do appreciate Maddie being open about the poor research and sharing the mistake publicly. People often just share the good highlight on social media. It's nice to see some of the behind the scenes of what went wrong. This comment needs to be emphasized. Everything else commented here is so objectively mean. I don't think you guys even realize how nasty you all sound. I wish them the best, but I'm not at all surprised that this will just be a merch business for a while, possibly forever. Sister Wives fans are under the impression that Kody Brown wears clip-in hair extensions. They have long struggled with his hair and how he is desperately holding on to his last remaining tendrils. Now, he is being called out for adding a little luster to his locks. When Sister Wives began, Kody Brown pointed out that his brothers were bald. Therefore, he had become obsessed with his hair and holding onto it as long as possible. He noted how he uses products to protect his hair from falling out, and it has not changed since. Kody has gone through many hair changes since season 1 premiered in 2010. He started with flat-ironed, fluffy hair, and eventually moved to the curls. Kody eventually added some highlights and then opted for an undercut plus an occasional ponytail. His former second wife, Janelle Brown, loved the pony. He did have a receding hairline but was able to work around it. Then, Kody started to become obsessed with his short curls that came with 2 split tendrils in the front. By doing this, it started to make it more obvious that he had a bald ring around the crown whenever he would lean over. At the same time, when he has been spotted out in the wild, Kody's hair is considerably thinner than on television. Now, Sister Wives fans are questioning if Robyn's husband has had some assistance in the hair department. Is he utilizing extensions to give a more fuller appearance? A Reddit thread was started to discuss Kody Brown's hair and how it goes from fuller to weak. The op wrote this: "All I can say is, why does Kody's hair look fuller on the couch in interviews, than in regular scenes? We get this, and in the real something even worse. He totally has hair extensions he's clipping in on the couch interviews, see in that first pic." Of course, followers could not help but agree with the op and their assessment. The vanity of Kody. After the idea of Kody Brown using clip-in extensions came up, Sister Wives fans jumped on that bandwagon. Immediately, they felt it was accurate based on how vain of a man he is. "You might be onto something, tears of joy, he's vain so I can see him. Getting extensions for the couch interviews. If you can't grow it, sew it. If you can't do it, glue it. If you can weave it, you can achieve it. I feel bad for mocking him for wearing a hairpiece, as I know a few men that do, but they aren't absentee fathers." His brothers noted how invested in his hair Kody has always been. He even showed up to Las Vegas in a hairnet and explained the process of achieving the right curls. This man will never give up the tendrils, even if he must clip them to his scalp. Christine said she is dating, and while it's casual right now, her goal is marriage down the line. But over a year ago, while filming the TLC show, Kody seemed to know this already. Sister Wives. Kody Brown saw the writing on the wall. Christine Brown finally started dating after a year of separation from Kody Brown. She packed up and left Kody over problems she felt could not be fixed. Just leaving constitutes a divorce, in this case, as they never legally married. But no matter what you call it, this mom of 6 left and now lives in another state away from her Sister Wives family. Many fans first thought Kody Brown might be fine with the idea, since he's with Robyn Brown most of the time anyway. But that's not the case. He became angry. It also seemed to deliver a hefty blow to his pride. But Kody said something on the Sister Wives screen this season that suggests there's something more to this split than meets the eye. About a year ago, as they filmed this Sister Wives season, Kody suggested it was a man that lured Christine away from him. Christine Brown moves away for another reason. Most of Christine Brown's fans applaud her for this clean break from Kody Brown. Putting a distance of a few hundred miles between them is also seen as beneficial to her fans. But is there another reason she moved out of the area? Papa Brown seems to think so. He said a few weeks back on Sister Wives that Christine decided to move away so his stink didn't invade the guy she's dating. Kody even suggested that she build on Coyote Pass, get married, then move her new husband in there as well. This way she has her cake and eats it too. It's not known if he was speaking generically or if Christine already had a man on her radar. Sister Wives. Did Kody think that Christine already had another guy in mind? Not too long ago, Christine Brown gushed over the members of the production crew. Some have been with her for years, and she, along with her kids, has become very close to them. The Sister Wives crew follows Kody Brown and his wives around, capturing every aspect of their daily lives. So, it only stands to reason that seeing them so much over a decade would make for close relationships. This opens up a perfect scenario for Christine to grow close to someone on the crew, especially while feeling so dejected from Kody. So, when the Sister Wives patriarch threw out his remarks about her and a new man, did he have someone in mind? Thanks for watching this video. What do you think about this video? Told on comment box and subscribe our channel.